Manipur joins nationwide Mother's Day observance. Chief Minister N. terms dispute over National Sports University site unreasonable. Appeals to end hesitation. Imphal College students condemn unregulated transport fares. Students demand government to fix fares of private passenger vehicles for students. And India locks single-day spike of 13,083 new COVID-19 cases, taking country steadily above 1,07,33,000. Recovery rate nears 97%. Hello and welcome to Impact News Watching Afternoon News. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Nation pays homage to father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi on his 73rd death anniversary today. There are 6 days declared as Mother's Day in India. National level Mother's Day is observed on January 30 every year to mark the death anniversary of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was assassinated on this day in 1948 by Nathuram Godse. And inter-religious prayer was organized on the occasion at Rajghat like every year, where the President, Vice President and Prime Minister lay wreaths at Bapu's Samadhi. President Ramnath Kovind in his message said people should adhere to Gandhiji's ideals of peace, non-violence, simplicity, purity of means and humanity. He asks everyone to resolve and follow his path of truth and love. Nation to observe 2-minute silence at 11 a.m. in remembrance of those who sacrificed for country's independence. Manipur joined the nation in observing Mother's Day 2021 today. State-level observance was held at Gandhi Memorial Complex in Imphal. Governor Dr. Nasma Havtullah led Chief Minister Notaman Biren, his Council of Ministers and MLAs in paying floral tributes to the statue of Mahatma Gandhi. Top civil and police officials also took part in the event. The observance commenced with singing of national anthem by a team of Manipur Rifles, followed by sounding of burgled for 1 minute as warning signal to start observing 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the martyrs. After the 2-minute silence, another 1-minute lock burgled was sounded, which was followed by singing of national anthem by the team of Manipur Rifles.
The commitment, the sacrifice made by the leaders for the nation, that is the pride of the nation that we are remembering today. And I salute all the martyrs who sacrificed for the nations.
Responding to media query, Chief Minister N. termed the dispute over the site of National Sports University as unreasonable. He appealed to those concerned to end hesitation. Biren said agreement for the construction site of National Sports University was inked in 2016 without any hindrance or objection. The Chief Minister appealed to set aside communal differences and self-centric attitude and unite for progress.
You see, Manipur was a politically fractured society earlier. The making and collecting oneness, it will take some time more. The small groups always doing their own their works, in their own wisdom. So it cannot be worked. We should work together. And I appeal to those who hesitated. It is a long due. Already it has been settled in 2016 without any disturbance. The land was given to the NSU. So why now coming only now? So there is, I think, unreasonable things. And anyway, we'll talk.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC also observed the 73rd death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi today. MPCC President Gomindas Konthojam, CLP leader Okram Ibobi, CWC member Gai Khangam and party members took part in the event held at Congress Bhavan, BT Road. Attendees paid floral tribute to the portrait of Mahatma Gandhi. Traffic congestion was witnessed in Imphal city today as traffic control police restricted some routes to ensure smooth observance of Mother's Day 2021. Traffic police diverted vehicles coming from Singzamai in Imphal West towards Kaisamthong at Moirangkhom. while vehicles plying onto Mayay Lambi and Kwakaitil Road was diverted towards Wehengbam Laikai. Vehicles coming from North AOC were diverted towards Koyatong. Vehicles flying from Imphal East District were diverted towards Loklaubung from Sinzentong, while vehicles coming towards Minutong were diverted towards Lamlong. Vehicles coming from Uripok towards Kangla Western Gate were directed towards the Nagamapal side. Normal routes were restored after the Mother's Day observance at GM Hall. However, heavy flow was witnessed immediately after the restoration. Many commuters, including those flying on emergencies and even ambulances, were not spared from the traffic congestion this morning. Students of Imphal College have condemned the state government to fix the fares of private passenger vehicles for students. The students carried out protest demonstration, pressing their demand in front of the college gate along Tidim Road this morning. Manipur police personnel intervened and pacified the protesting students. Speaking to media, a protesting student highlighted their plights in the wake of steep hike in transportation fare. He urged the government to address their grievances at the earliest.
When Satok Center, Kogi passenger, Barasi, Adukimatic Wang, one of Kogi, Sata Satimam schools in Noma Kaba, Numini Lepa, Adukimata, Hena Larva, Kunagi Sata Singnam, Penayamban, Oraga, Noma, Police Lapa, Numini Tabak Susapa, Asuma Taka, Kojilek, Tamagi, Amaladuna, Palevelangas, Matamasiga, Sanava, Kogi, Kanugari Barasi, Leftopi Nava, Politician Bio, do a Kogi, Public Transport Association, Sing Kogi Sata Sidama, Takanava, Kogi, Kanoshan Bio, Torangsing, Capio, Uniform Seliba, Satam Hirosing, Sigi, Kogi Barasi, Kasasan, Kazupi, Hana Kogi, Fakules, Hirosing, Asina, Fakuleski, get Mars, the talk to
MPCC President Gomindas Konthozam has appealed to state and central governments to first complete ongoing welfare projects instead of laying foundation stones for a new one. He was speaking at the reception of new Congress entrants from BJP at Kakching Kunau Community Hall, organized by Kakching Kunau Development Committee yesterday. People of around 126 households in Sugnu constituency have joined the Congress party. Speaking at the event, MLA Konthozam Govindas said that prices of essential commodities have skyrocketed with the advent of BJP-led central and state governments. He pointed out that construction of the market shed at the East Wild Sanatombi High School and Civil Secretariat at Mantripuki are yet to be completed till date.
Lauthokpadi yam lai tawthokpani yam lurise central government so lauthokpai government state government so lauthokpai government ne ko government si thabak ti uphangoi paisa leiragadi petrol mamanam ta hanthan lodana diesel gi mamanam ta hanthan biodana gas gi mamanam ta hanthan bioba yumlo ne ba country sing sida thau gi maman hanthari ba gas gi maman hanthali ba se india si som ta hanthan biodana paisa leitabadunani praja da gi khongolai se aina honorable chief minister da khurumjari se honorable chief minister gi laibiri ba Mantri Mandol Singh si ano was secretariat asigi buildings them to loiraga to pamna honabiyo pasayam leiragadi.
Speaking at the event, MLA K. Ranjit also condemned Chief Minister N. Biren for declaring time and again at various state-level functions that relation between hills and valley inhabitants was bad during the Congress reign. Terming the remarks as unfounded, MLA Ranjit asserted that there was no enmity between hills and valley inhabitants during the tenure of the Congress government. He said even Chief Minister N. Biren then followed him and jointly carried out various welfare activities for the hilly residents. He asked the Chief Minister why he has failed to enhance Sugnu constituency and why the road from Wabagai till Sugnu remains deplorable till date.
Sing Chara, Magidamata, Piba, Masama, Susan, and I talk with one Kangiba, Awaba, Pangiba, Chetangi Matam, Atopo State, the Chakidana, Yum Sangbayada, Mitarani, Labakuni, Labada, Awabatar, Mayam Matamduda, Kendra Sigi, Emily, Haribamada, Sugnu, Kendra Gilamada, Kaxin Kuno Gilamai, the Lepaga, Noi Kari, and Hanga Gibrane Prasing. Mapamsi Mokta, the Tang Trump, and the Sugnu, Kendra, Emily, Chief Minister Asia, and the Lautopia Mamina, because he was going to Sugnu, Bowser, the Lambition Biudana, a saying Basugunu, Kendra, Emily, Amani, Hadan Tamois, and the Lepi Bordi. 100 assembly da chairman and allow Tokyo and I want to
Green Kent Fabrications Unit released its annual 2021 calendar at its office in Thangmeibant Hizam Diwan Laikai today. Thangmeibant MLA Kumukcham Joykisan, Manipur University Vice Chancellor, Professor Amar Gyumnam and Green Kent Group founder cum Managing Director Justin Lystrom were among those present at the event. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Marks time classes. CBSE Amatangairaba Chahi Kudingi Leptana State Topper Puthokliba Marks time classes Uripok Branski Foundation Amasung Revision Gi Class 8 to 12 Fawgi Form Thaba Hogzare. Akupamurol Gidama contact Obirau Marks time classes Uripok near Flyover Bridge Natraga Wankai Mahopam Lampak. Contact number 9436 288 300 Natraga 8974 736 391.
Banthibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Banthibi Housing Finance Company Limited or Reporter Mamlekai Imphal.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 13,083 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 case load to 1,733,131 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, their toll has reached 1,54,147 with 137 new fatalities. On the positive note, recovered cases have reached 1,04,09,160 with 14,808 new recoveries. Country's recovery rate touches 96.98%. Kerala has the highest infection of above 72,000 active cases. More than 33 lakh healthcare workers have been vaccinated across the country till yesterday. Globally, coronavirus has infected nearly 10 crore 26 lakh 50,000 people. Above 2 crore 2 lakh 16,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 7 crore 43 lakhs 43,000. USA has the highest infection of above 98 lakh 65,000 active cases in the world, followed by India and Brazil. China stands at 83rd position with 1,711 active cases of COVID-19. Among the northern states, Assam has the highest number of active COVID-19 cases with 1,956, followed by Manipur with 142 active cases. A total of 3,399 beneficiaries have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in Manipur till yesterday. There are 97 active cases of COVID-19 in Sikkim, 83 in Meghalaya, 53 in Nagaland, 39 in Mizoram, 21 in Tripura, and just 13 in Arunachal Pradesh. Union Health Ministry has asked all states and union territories to initiate vaccination of frontline workers against COVID-19 from the first week of February, along with healthcare providers. Health Ministry Additional Secretary Manohar Agnani has said that the database of frontline workers is being used by state and union territories in collaboration with the respective line ministries. As on that, the database of more than 61 lakh frontline workers have been uploaded on CoWIN portal. A pan-India COVID-19 vaccination drive initiated on January 16 aims to cover healthcare and frontline workers in the initial phase. In a minor breakthrough amid the Farmer Center stalemate over the new farm laws, 17 farmers' organizations across 11 states and union territories participated in the deliberation, with the Supreme Court appointed 3-member panel yesterday. The organization from Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh expressed their views and detailed suggestions on the farm laws. The committee comprised of agricultural economists Ashok Gulati and Dr. Pramod Joshi and Secretary Sangatana President Anil Gandwat. The Apex Court on January 12 set up the committee to give a report to the court on the farm laws following consultation with all the stakeholders. The Supreme Court had also stayed the implementation of the 3 new farm laws. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in the Man Ki Baat program on All India Radio tomorrow. It will be the 73rd episode of the monthly radio program. Now the sports news. Goa FC and East Bengal SC resulted in 1-1 draw at the 75th match of the 7th Indian Super League at Fatura Stadium yesterday. For Goa FC, Igor Angulo scored 1 goal at 39th minute, and for East Bengal SC, Danny Fox scored 1 goal at 65th minute of the match. Mumbai City FC will lock horns with Northeast United FC in the 76th match of the ongoing league, hosted by Goa under the aegis of All India Football Federation at JMC Stadium tonight at 7:30. And injury-struck Churchill Brothers SC were held to 1-1 draw by Tidin Road Union Athletic Trau FC Kwakatel in the 23rd match of the 14th I League at Kalyani Stadium yesterday. Kolkata is hosting the ongoing league under the aegis of All India Football Federation. For Churchill Brothers SC, Cleveland Juniga scored the lone goal at 18th minute, and the Trau FC Vidyasagar scored a 23rd minute equalizer. 24th league match between Neroka FC and Aizawl FC is underway at Mohan Bagan ground since 2 this afternoon. Gokuland Kerala FC will meet Real Kashmir FC in the 25th league match at Kalyani Stadium this evening at 7. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur joins nationwide Mother's Day observance. Chief Minister N. Biren terms dispute over National Sports University site unreasonable. Appeals to end hesitation. In Fall College, students condemn unregulated transport fares. Students demand government to fix fares of private passenger vehicles for students. And India locks single the spike of 13,083 new COVID-19 cases, taking country steadily above 1,07,33,000. Recovery rate nears 97%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, again, follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Nama.